Come on, Lydia. It's time we're heading up.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day.
Hello.
Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
Really? What type of deliveries do you make?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And what do you get in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
And especially as it looks like the weather is closing in. I could do it for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's no trouble. I've got to go up there anyway, so...
Be careful up there.
Okay. Oh. What's this plaque? Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Okay. There's another of those plaques. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. That sounds like the dragons ruled. Oh. Oh, Lydia? 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 There's a big cat thing around the corner here. Do you think there are really 7,000 of these steps? Oh, look. It's another one of those plaques. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid, to war with dragons and their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. It sounds like, from what I read, that the dragons ruled and then men rebelled. I wouldn't want to fall down. Oh, look, there's someone down there. They're at one of those plaques. Hello.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
What are you doing here?
Walking the steps,
Oh,
meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Kine called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. Okay. I don't know what that means. Oh. What is that? Lydia? Not sure that that's friendly. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice too was strong, although their sacrifices were manifold. Okay, so man won the rebellion, and someone called Alduin was defeated. Keeps talking about shouts. Like the men when the read that yourself. Like the men when the dragon was killed, and they want to know if I could shout. Probably not the same thing, but I think we're most of the way up now. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. Well, that suggests that these people made the first empire? The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jürgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. Jürgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 7 disputants could not shout him down. Jürgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. Oh, there's a building. For years, all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name. Tiber Septim, stripling then, was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. Wasn't... That's what they shouted. Surely they don't think that I'm going to become the Emperor. The voice is worship. Follow the inner path. Speak only in true need. Ooh. Okay, that's done. Let's go meet these Greybeards. See what they can tell us. Oh, there's someone there. Hello.
So, a dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
Oh, what does dragonborn mean?
First, let us see if you truly are dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Strike us with the power of your voice.
Oh, you mean shout like I did before, like... Oh, sorry.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Well, Jarl Balgruuf told me that I had to come and answer your summons.
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny.
What's my destiny?
That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination.
So, who are you, and what's this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice.
Way of the Voice.
You stand in High Hrothgar,
Okay.
on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
Okay. So, I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn, because that'd make a fantastic story.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit.
Oh.
Just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
Those of the dragon blood that came before... You mean I'm not the only one?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to learn all about it.
You have shown that you are dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons.
Really?
Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
It's like on the walls.
You learn a new word like a master. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step.
Okay.
You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly.
Oh.
As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
Thank you.
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new thum.
What do you need? What do you want me to do?
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Targets?
Yeet.
Oh, sorry.
Well done. Again. Yeet.
Oh, maybe you shouldn't stand there.
You learn quickly. Once more. Yeet.
Did you want to get out of the way this time? Okay. Oh, look, I'm so sorry.
Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragon.
Thank you.
We will perform your next trial in the courtyard.
Courtyard.
Follow Master Bori.
Okay. Look, I'm sorry about that. You should have moved after the first time, really.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind. Wold. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of Wold.
Thank you.
Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout.
Okay.
Master Wutgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori? X! Woot! Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes.
Okay, I'm ready.
X!
Wow. Yeah, sorry.
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing.
Thank you.
I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
I don't know how it happens. I thought maybe I'd somehow absorbed some magic from a Draugr who shouted at me, and then I stood too close to a dead dragon.
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial.
Trial?
Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Look, can I ask you some questions? I mean, what does it mean to be Dragonborn?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need.
No.
We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
So why are the shouts in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout.
Okay.
Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
So, who was Jürgen Windcaller? He was mentioned on the plaques as I was coming up.
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords,
Okay.
master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice.
Oh.
He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
So what is this way of the voice?
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
But... say I don't follow your philosophy. You still teach me the way of the voice?
The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals.
I don't... this... Look... This dragon stuff. I mean, I was in Helgen and this dragon came down, and then I was in Whiterun and this wizard said that dragons are returning, and then I was at this tower and a different dragon came. And if they're returning and I'm this dragonborn thing, are they returning because of me?
No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
There's got to be more to it than that. What else can you tell me?
There is indeed much that we know that you do not.
Yeah.
That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many dragonborn before you. Breath and focus.
Okay, so... Lydia? Right, Lydia, if I'm going to find out more about these Greybeards, I'm going to have to get a bit into the more inner circle, so... I'm going to have to go and find this horn thing. In the morning, I think.